Hey guys, this is Bug. I'm gonna review the movie As Above, So Below. My rating on this movie is a 6 out of 10. I like this horror movie, but they could have done a little better. Um, I recommend you watch the trailer before you go see this movie in theaters or watch it on DVD and Blu-ray because the camera work in this movie is kind of how they did it in Quarantine and Cloverfield, where the actors are holding the cameras and they're running around with the cameras. The camera movement in it is kind of gets shaky. It goes like this and it goes in and out. Um, it does give you a motion sickness when you're watching this on the big screen. I don't know about the small screen yet because, well, it just came out in theaters. Uh, let's talk a bit about the story. The story is about this really hot girl who has a lot of degrees in education wise. She's an archaeologist. Her dad was an ex-archaeologist, but he kind of committed suicide and left all his discoveries to his daughter, and his daughter is very obsessive. She just cannot give up on anything when her mind gets to it. Um, Pretty much, she keeps continue, and the movie starts in Iraq, where she's in Iraq, and a friend helps her through the tunnels in Iraq, and they discover like ancient writings on a wall. She busts the wall open, and there's like a bowl inside there with ancient writings. Starts videotaping it and whatnot, so she can get it, and then it goes back into Paris. The movie's in Paris mostly. Her and her camera guy kind of go and find her friend from her past, and they finally find him. He's repairing a clock pretty much, and bring it up, and he sees her and says, "No, I'm not going to help you." He really refuses to help her because of the past situation that happened to him in Turkey, and she finally gets him to help him. He translates the writing, and it turns out that there's a map. It's a map to go underneath the Eiffel Tower into this catacomb where this stone that her father was talking about, called the Philosopher's Stone. It's a stone that can supposedly heal people. Um, so they hire a team, they go down because this team of people that they hire know how to get in there, and they help them get down. Once they get into this catacomb, they just have to keep going down because the entrance that they come in keeps collapsing, so they have to go down to get out. Once they get down there, they find what they're looking for, but they have to keep going down because, well, the walls and stuff keep caving in behind them because, well, they're going to get trapped down there. So they keep going down, and they come across this one tunnel that has ancient writing on the top, and it says, "Beyond this point, there's no return," or something along that line. It also has another writing that says, "This is the gate of hell." Um, so they have to keep going down into this tunnel. They keep going through, and it really fucks with their head. Everything that they regret in their past comes back and haunts them, and slowly takes them one by one out. Um, I recommend you watch this movie. If you didn't like the camera job from Quarantine and Cloverfield, how the camera was filming in the movie is all the actors filming it, but whatnot, because the camera work in this movie is there's one guy who has a main camera and the rest of the team has cameras on their flashlights that are attached to their foreheads. When they're running around and whatnot, the cameras do shake and go like this, and it does get you a motion sickness to the stomach. Um, and it also goes in and out and whatnot, and it gets really blurry, and still motion sickness. If you didn't like that kind of camera work, you don't like that kind of camera work, and you don't like documentary kind of type of films, I'd recommend you wait till DVD and Blu-ray for this film. If you do like those kind of movies, go see it on the big screen. This movie will make you jump out of your seat and put some chills down your spine. Um, but that's my review on As Above, So Below. I recommend you go see this movie in the theaters if you like those type of movies where the actors are holding the camera and they're filming it while they're running around in tombs or on the streets or anything like that, holding the camera and whatnot and stuff like that. If you don't like those kind of movies, I recommend you wait for a Blu-ray and DVD. That's my review and my thoughts on the film. Cheers.